Hey everyone, Alex Hernandez here, your Utah mortgage officer, where I help you find and qualify to buy your next home. In this episode of M is for Mortgage, I'm going to clarify interest rates and I'm going to tell you exactly what I hate. Let's jump into it. I absolutely hate it when I see mortgage lenders and companies promoting and marketing super low interest rates that literally only 1% of people qualify for. Now, they're not lying, but they're seriously stretching the truth. I saw this the other day where I saw an agent here in St. George sharing an image from a mortgage company online, and that image contained a few different interest rates and APR rates. The issue is I ran pricing on my app. If you want this app, you can hop down in the bio below and you can download it yourself for free and run any mortgage calculation you need. But anyways, I ran pricing and I pretty much took the best case scenario. I'm talking about the golden borrower. We're calling this the golden goose. This loan calculation was a borrower that had a 780 credit score, 20% down, 30% DTI, 2 months reserves on a normal stick-built house, and it would still take roughly $4,500 to buy that rate to match what the other company was promoting. Were they lying? I mean, no. Technically, someone can get that interest rate they were promoting. The issue is no one in their right mind would put 20% down, pay closing costs, if they didn't get seller pays, then also pay $4,500 to get that rate down. It just does not make sense in most cases. That $4,500 is better to be put towards the equity of the home just in case they end up selling their house or needing to refinance that current loan. One scenario this would make sense is if the borrowers planned on keeping the home for the rest of their lives. So although rates that were being promoted are not 100% lies, but instead they're very unrealistic expectations for about 98% of the market. Now, to be fair, when I say 98%, I do not have any actual data to support that claim, and it's based on my own personal experience working in this industry and working with everyday people. Now, let me explain how your Utah mortgage rate is figured. Your interest rate is based on risk-based pricing, which means the less riskier you are, the better interest rate you get. Does that make sense? This is why you tend to see those people who have better scores get better interest rates. It's because they are deemed to be less risky of a borrower. Now, based on your financial health and eligibility of a mortgage loan will really determine what your interest rate is. Most people think the only thing that impacts their interest rate is their credit score. Now, they're partially right, but your interest rate is not the only thing that impacts your interest rate. So number one, the type of house you are buying has a huge factor. For example, a stick-built home has a different risk-based factor in comparison to a manufactured home. Number two, the amount of money you're putting down. Now, this impacts the loan-to-value, which impacts your riskiness. So, for example, someone putting 20% down will tend to have a better interest rate than someone doing a 5% down payment. Number three, the loan program impacts the rate. Now, FHA loans tend to have a little bit better interest rates in comparison to conventional loans. Now, same goes for, first-time homebuyer programs and so on. Number four, as most expect, your credit score has a large impact of the type of pricing you're going to be eligible for. Now, to be clear, anyone can almost get any rate they want as long as they're willing to shell out the cash to get it. I would always almost recommend against that because you can easily put that extra money into the property and get more equity or ownership. Once you pay that rate down, that money is gone. And the only way to recoup that money is by the actual interest rate savings from the loan. I hope this information was very helpful to you. And so the next time you see and you're driving down the street and you see an advertised interest rate online or on a billboard, I want you to think to yourself, what kind of property is that on? What down payment is required? What loan program? What credit score allows you to get that rate? So please, if you found this helpful, do me a huge favor, like the video down below, subscribe while you're down there. Thank you for watching. For more content, follow me on Instagram and Facebook at AlexH.Mortgage. You can also join my exclusive group for mortgage education by searching the Facebook for Utah Mortgage Education, or hit the link in the bio below. If you want to download my loan calculator app or fill out an application online, you can also find that information down below as well. So until next time, my friends, this was Alex Hernandez. Hope you have a grateful day.